when you say the bullshit ass industry, like talk about the bullshit.
Um, bullshit, bullshit because you're a chick, bullshit because you're whatever, bullshit because you're white sometimes or Mexican or whatever the fuck.
Give me like an example of the bullshit.
I feel like I've been snubbed.
Snubbed.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely been certain things that I either should have won or should have appeared in or should have done, based on numbers, and they haven't. Sometimes somebody else gets it or somebody else manages some chick that's something, and it's always so that it's always so petty. And whenever people are like, oh, that's why music is fucking up. No, music is fucking up because people are like the people in the music industry are fucking it up. And I'm not gonna be one of those. I feel like if I keep saying some true shit about the industry, I'm gonna end up looking like those people with a fucking chip on their shoulder. When it's like, nah, I'm just letting you know how it fucking is because I'm gonna win. So when I do win, I want motherfuckers to remember that it's hella bullshit sometimes.
I mean, I feel you. I mean, Vlad TV never gets nominated for shit, but we're really like
Here you are, Vlad.
we're one of the two biggest sites. And,
That's what I'm saying.
traffic
sometimes,
wise.
and it's not even talking shit. Sometimes, like when you say some real shit, it seems like you're like angry or something, but you're not. It's just like, look at that. Like just to show you real quick, like a girl can fucking sell all this shit and do all this and have an independent company and make this much money and really have numbers to back up her shit.
Yep.
But oh, I must be the girl that's not doing too well. Like,
You signed to Atlantic how long ago now?
fucking, I don't know, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. I mean, when you look at the independent hustle versus being in Atlantic, what's really the difference?
I do both right now. Like the way that my shit is set up, like maybe if I would have gone straight and fucking gave up everything, like I would have been pushed a long ass time ago, but that's not the case. So Atlantic kind of, some shit happened over there. I changed management, whatever. And then I realized, like, I'm so glad that I still have an independent company and I have, this deal and I'm going to bust my ass and build this shit right. And then when I did, now Atlantic came back and is like, yo, we see you're doing good. What's up with it? And I'm like, okay, cool. That's good. I have leverage. Now we can fucking do this shit right,
Well, I worked at a label for 2 years. I was at SRC, which was part of Universal. And, even the time I was there, you started to see a very big difference. Because, when you looked at, the way things were happening before, there was artist development, there was, year-long promo tours, before albums ever came out or whatever else.
Yeah.
Where the longer I stayed there, it was like, we just want a hit record. Get it on your own, and we'll co-sign it and try to ride off the wave. And then, when you don't have a second single, then we're going to move on to something else.
Yeah.
And, and you see it all the time, like, with Bobby Shmurda. It's kind of like hot-ass record, but is there really a lot of push for his second single? I mean, he's in jail right now, so I don't know. But but even before then, it was kind of like...
don't talk about people in jail.
I'm not talking about him.
No, I know.
I'm real cool with Bobby. I'm very cool with Bobby.
Yeah.
But like... The labels themselves, and the thing is, you could blame the labels, but then if you take a step back, there's way less money in it.
There is, but that's what I go back to. Like, sometimes people talk all this shit about there's less money in the music industry, but it's like, well, yeah, people have been fucking off the money and doing stupid shit. Like, oh, so-and-so, I'm going to hire this person or whatever. They're not the best person to do it, but I'm going to hire them based off, whatever. It's like, so you do that enough in an industry, in any industry, the shit's just going to fuck up, and it's like, it's going to take some people that are really trying to do this shit right for the culture aspect of it. And that's what I feel, is missing in the shit, is that not too many people are worried about the culture or what we're going to leave for all these other people, to kind of build off of. Everybody's trying to get their money out as quick as possible and fucking move on to the next. There you have a fucking disposable industry. Like, it's going to be gone, but I still have hope. There's still fucking people out there really spitting, as long as Kendrick, Schoolboy, all these rappers that are really, really, really rapping keep selling, then, you realize... There's a reason I'm signed for 2 years and I haven't been dropped or shelved, and I still, they're supporting real artists. They're just, they're a little sleep.
Well, I mean, look at, for example, like J. Cole or even D'Angelo, where they just dropped albums just out of nowhere, no singles, no promotion, just boom, here's the album, and the album actually does well.
Yeah.
Because...
That's a fan base.
There's a fan base, and there's the word of mouth, and there's social media, and it's almost like no marketing is the new marketing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really changing.
Yeah. And that's good. That'll be good for artists because there's a reason that like a lot of people, like not everybody fucks with my music, obviously. You know, I haven't made the most, you know, like random person friendly music. Like some of my shit's a little emo, some of my shit's whatever. But there's a reason that I'm like pretty big on social media or whatever, is because people fuck with me as a person. And you can't buy that. You can't, you know, no label can take that from you. Like that shit is just you and your personality and you reaching out to fans and you actually having that connection. And I feel like artists like that, like thank God for social media because you can really see how they are. And people are really going to stick around. Then you got people who are just posting naked selfies and then they get big, but you know.
You were in the BET Cypher.
Yeah.
How was that whole experience?
Fucking cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was happy. I finally got invited to something hip hop and people gave a fuck. So that was cool.
You took a shot at Joseline Hernandez?
That shit was just funny, man. I wasn't taking a shot.
What was the
Joseline,
line?
what's up with it? I just said, because I'll be damned if the only Latin rep is Joseline Hernandez. Yes or no? I mean, that's what it is. Like,
Did you ever run into her?
she was sitting in my row. Whoever did that
Had a sense of humor?
had a sense of humor. She was sitting in my row. I could see her the whole time. I was like,
Oh, so as it was playing, because it's not live, it's like it plays on the
it
video
plays
screen.
on the thing. As it's playing,
So
she's
is it-
like,
Oh, so she gave you one of those? One of
I was like you said, I'm, you know, I'm a tomboy, whatever. Not really, but whatever, you know. And I was wearing heels. A bitch is barely learning how to fucking walk a little fast in heels. I'm not really about to fucking fight Joseline Hernandez in heels, but maybe when I
Joseline
learn.
could fight too.
Oh, she can fucking fight. I know.
Tasmanian devil.
Dog, look.
Did you have
But
security that night? Were you worried a little bit?
I was like,
A little bit?
I looked over, but she left early. So I was just like, after that, like after she seen that or whatever, I don't know what happened and whatever, she left early. But it wasn't that. Like I thought it was funny. Like I didn't think it was gonna, you know what I'm saying? I don't think people are obviously gonna turn it into something. But I thought it was funny because, yeah, I'll be damned. Like it's just like when Samaya Reese was on TV and people were editing. If it's editing, whatever it is, I don't know what the case is, maybe, but sometimes they edit the Latina bitch to look fucking hella crazy. That's not what we need.
What do you mean, Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, a little bit.
When somebody was on Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually on. I did a cameo when she was beefing with Olivia.
And sometimes, like, depending on editing, and I know this because we shoot Woke Wednesdays and all that stuff. So sometimes, like, I'll tell my brother, like, look, that looks crazy right there. You can't, you know, but you don't always have that option. So when somebody edits some shit and makes you out to look, you know, not your best, yeah, that's not going to be our only representation in hip hop right now. Something mainstream, which is Love and Hip Hop. There keeps on being crazy Latinas on there. What's up with that?
Well, there's crazy people in general on Love and Hip Hop. You can't just
but then where's the
point your finger at just the Latinas on that show.
No, I know. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, you know, like that blows up to be a big Latina in hip hop. Whoever's on those shows that everybody's watching, that also is a hip hop fan. Like that's what it is. Who else? I could probably name you more reality stars that are Latina than rappers.
Yeah, me too.
So that's what I mean. It's like my whole shit was about culture. Like I was telling you about that whole, you know, Migos, Vatos, Chavos, Narcos, and Capos, all that shit. Like that's all Latin culture, and I feel like I just want there to be one. It don't even got to be me. Like go sign some other fucking Mexican kid that's real and that's gonna fucking represent for this shit. That's all I care about.